Hi everyone, welcome back. We're getting back into it. Come find your seat and let's get on with it. Let's move our legs. So I believe there's been a little bit of just trying to get things uploaded on the internet at the right times. It's been a little bit off. I think there was like a week and a half where unfortunately someone forgot to upload the videos. But that is all solved. They will be coming more frequently. Switch over legs into a glute stretch. So I have no idea which video you're actually up to. All I know is that this one's in advance, probably by about a week or so. Hey, just got to work with it. So I apologise in previous ones if you listen to me talking about today's supposed to be a Monday session or a Wednesday session, but it's coming out a different day. I'm not even too sure of the order myself. I'm just told to create some more videos, which I'm doing. I'm even writing what number it is and the date, so hopefully we can be on the same page from now on. Wonderful. So drive legs. Now, I hope everyone's having a great start to the day. So for Amy and I, Ames need to go to work to do her Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday at work, as there's more kids going down to their kindergarten, which is pretty standard. I think some parents just need a little bit of time, quite stretch, to deal with whatever's going on with them, especially if they've got a couple of kids and you've got some that need to be doing homeschooling and then others who are kindergarten age. You can see that it's a bit tricky, and for mental health and all the other bits and reasons why they want to drop their kids off if they're not, essential workers. I think that's the word for it, but it's all good. Amy knows what she needs to do. She's got this week and next week, and then she'll be on school holidays, so not too far to go. Good to stretch legs, switch over, and then, yeah, honestly, before she knows it, she's going to be on maternity leave, which is very exciting. Right, so it's all tracking in the right direction for us, and for me it's trying to get this house clean. You guys can't see because you see, a clean area, but all around it, it's a little messy, just a little bit. We'll solve the problems. There's a bit to do here. We will get to it eventually. Hey, could be worse. Yeah, it's all okay for now. Hamstring stretch. But the doggies are good, so update on the cheeky dogs. They are having a ball. Just took them for a nice little walk this morning. And then Lulu, sometimes Lulu's our youngest one there, but our very much most energetic one. But I've taken her just for a second, extra 20 minutes there. She sometimes just has a little bit more steam she needs to get out of her system. So she's doing that. So they're both upstairs sleeping now there, so they're very happy. Fed and sleeping, enjoying a good life. And I feel like in a fun way that this is like a paternity leave for me. I'm looking after the dogs. Well, Ames goes to work, and then you flip over. She has her maternity leave, and I'll take a little bit of time off work to jab her legs. But before you know it, I'll be back to work, and she gets the proper maternity leave. Quite funny. All right, get it all moving. Stretch up these hamstrings. And yeah, again, just weather's looking like it's going to get a whole lot better. Whatever week or whatever day everyone ends up watching this there, I can see that the forecast for this week is going to be nice and sunny weather. So hopefully when you're watching this, we've gone through a whole week or so there of nice warm sunny weather, which has been lovely. Good. So then stretch up. Stretch for me. So today's session, we've got some dumbbells. We're going to use dumbbells or body weight for today's session there. We really want to get our heart rate coming up a little bit, get some good strength work. A little bit of everything, just get the body moving. I actually cannot remember what our last session was there. It feels like it's been about 2 weeks since I've created a video. So, good to just play around with it. And there's always different little things. Again, if there's anything particular you think would be really good, try to message me personally. Anything that just goes into the thread there, just because I'm rarely absolutely on social media. It's not my platform I'll spend time in. If anything comes on that there, just try to contact me personally every now and again. I'll be on sort of like Facebook Messenger, because we've got a couple of different groups there that will contact in. Yeah, hey, all good part of the fun, no doubt. All right, sitting over the top, tabletop stretch. Good to lengthen everything out. Shake your hips around. Oh yeah. It always feels nice just to loosen it all up there. Definitely noticing some tightness through my lats, just as I've been doing a little bit of extra weight training, which has been nice. Okay, we know what to do. Grab yourself a drink of water. I'm going to put my timer on, which I've actually on purposely put in a different spot now, so I can actually see it a little bit better. but I didn't press the trusty old start button. So, it is on, so I can see where we're at. You know, I like to start and finish it at 30 minutes. That's what everyone's allocating for their time. You know you're getting it, so I want to make sure I get that on time. All right, if you've got your water, you're good to go. Let's rock and roll. For everyone playing at time, I've got oolong tea today. Yeah, it's nice greeny. Actually, it's a bit reddy. I actually got too much of it to turn red. That's a concern. Unless it's not the oolong one and Amy's just playing tricks on me and she's put a different tea in there. Honestly, she might have. That should be green, it's red. Shoulder press. And it isn't the Rupus tea too. It definitely wasn't. Oh, I don't know what's happening. Maybe we've got two teas mixed together, that'd be funny. I haven't tried it yet, I'll tell you what it tastes like on our rest period. Okay, shoulder press. So, bring it all the way down, press up nice and high. That is our shoulder press. Now continue going. If you didn't have dumbbells, just really nice and relaxed. I like the crossover. Go a little bit of speed. Notice I'm just moving the top half of my body side to side. Stretch it out, lengthen out there, just like shoulder pressing. Same thing if you want to actually throw some punches. So you can either feel like you're pressing, which is the extension of the elbow, or you can throw punches, which just looks a bit more aggressive in its movement. Keep it coming. A little bit longer, team. Oh yeah, sorry. If you're working with dumbbells, both at the same time. 3, 2, 1. Yes. Lean forward. Notice the dumbbells are on the outside of my legs, not the inside. They're there on the outside. Good. One after each other. So, like a gorilla row, you're just not pulling from the inside of your body. You're just alternating that one arm row, driving the elbow back. I'll show you what that looks like for the side. Yes. So, you can see I'm leaning forward on the seat, pulling that back. Good. Mindful I'm not going to hit the seat. As always, make sure you've got a nice, safe area around you, nice sturdy chair, good footwear, and some form of hydration. Always plays good. We're going to slowly get some warmer weather too, so never be afraid that if you feel like you need to have a window open or a bit of a breeze, those things will always help. 2, 1, yeah. Spin that around. Ooh, good to get everything nice and moving. Hammer curls. Let's get that move in. So keep going with those hammer curls. Good. If you didn't have any dumbbells, getting our running moving, which is good. And for that previous one, if you didn't have any dumbbells, you could definitely still create that movement pattern there without the dumbbells. What I would suggest is that little bit of extra torso rotation. I know we've missed the exercise and I've gone past it, but that's a nice little variation to play with. Good. For everyone else, you're either running arms or hammer curls. Keep it coming. Keep it coming, get those biceps working hard. Going shoulders, back, bicep. It's only fair that the next one's going to have a little bit of chest work. That sounds about right. And I'll show a nice little variation for everyone. Lovely, keep it coming. Work with it. Yes. Arms moving. 3, 2, pump it around. One more to come. Good. So one of our chest variations is we create that incline bench. So, bum sitting relatively forward on the seat. Lean back. Let the upper back hit the top of the seat. Feet nice and firmly planted. Dumbbells up, and we call this an incline chest press. Bring it out to the side. Arms out to the side, press up above. Good, notice my head position too. I'm not trying to pull my head forward. I let it come back there. It's a little bit tougher on my neck muscle groups because they need to stabilize as I do a shoulder press. Hey, lots of fun. So as I do a chest press, my apologies, it's referred to as an incline chest press. That's how it gets my chest working. Now if you didn't have any dumbbells, you can do the same thing. And you can do that alternating push movement. Notice it's not above my head. Above my head would be back here somewhere. This is out in front of us. That's the big key. That's what incorporates our chest. So horizontal adductor, not that you need to know that, it just means it pulls your arm in. So it pulls your arm in as you extend up. I know, I give more information than needed sometimes, but hey, I'd rather give you more than less. Less is no good. Less is always the opposite direction I want to go in there. Alright, let it relax. Loosen everything up. Good to get a little bit of shoulder rotation. Oh, lovely. Feels nice to move around. Good. Dumbbells by the side, we're going to shoulder shrug. Keep it in close to your body to keep it easy. I'll show the variation without any dumbbells. If you want to make it a teeny bit harder too, move it a little bit away from your body. Now shoulder shrug. You notice that just gets tremendously harder. It is just much harder in general. Good. Generally, we pull our shoulders back, chin up nice and tall, and go for our movement pattern there. Now, if you didn't have any dumbbells, it's exactly what we just did then. Holding out nice and wide, pulling up there. If you want to get creative, you can change your wrist grip position. Notice I've got my palm up, bicep facing up, shrugging, and then I can rotate around and shrug. I actually feel slightly a bit different. One, you incorporate a little bit more of your bicep to just help and assist out. The other one, not so much there, and then you can rotate, have your thumbs facing downwards, which is even different again, and definitely not where I feel the strongest. Good to play with. If you're still with the dumbbell, keep going, finding your level, right? Work with your level. Good to show some alternation, different variations to play with. Good, definitely the wider it goes, the harder that gets. 3, 2, 1. Overhead tricep extension. Live upper body stuff to start with. Good. Control behind your head, extend up. I'm going to show this straight on. I realise that I'm on just a weird angle at the moment. It's like a 10-degree angle. Alright. I'm playing with different angles here. Alright. So, overhead, you can notice I'm using the back piece of the chair too as well. Nothing wrong with that. Control down, pull up. Work through that there. Now, if you want to make it a teeny bit harder, you don't use that back rest. You have to now keep yourself up vertically to go through that tricep extension. Good. So if you have dumbbells, perfect way of doing it. If you don't have dumbbells, sorry, it makes a bit of noise. If you don't have dumbbells, I'm going to show you this face in the opposite direction. Is you can alternate between it. So unless you touch an opposite shoulder, as I do that, pull it out to the side. Let me give everyone a visual. Pull it out to the side. Just different variations. Notice I'm still creating that extension of the elbow. So that's really important. That's what incorporates our tricep working through that there. And try to keep your head nice and straight, working behind your arms. Behind your head, your arms behind your head. Makes it a little bit tougher. Hey, rest up there. Let's get into some squats. You have the option of bodyweight squat, so not using, not using any weight, or other weights by your side. Let's squat. Oh yeah. Good to get our legs pumping. We've just had so much upper body stuff. Oh yeah, legs appreciate. I did a little bit of bike riding today, so my legs are, a little heavy. I've actually noticed personally, I wonder how everyone else is doing, but I thoroughly enjoyed going for a bit of a bike ride through these lockdown times. We've got some nice little pathways that we can go on. Easy for me to sort of go to sort of 10-kilometre sort of round loops where I might go like 3 kilometres in one direction and spin around and sort of weave in and out of some different little pathways, and it's, spend 30-35 minutes not going at any tremendous pace, but just turn my legs over. It just feels nice. Good just to change it up, and Amy and I try to do an hour walk every day, mostly for her, but if we're totally honest, it's good for everyone's mental state, especially as the weather gets a bit nicer. So it's good, all this extra stuff, it makes a difference. And it's always a bit tricky when she's on her 3 big working days. We normally might get a little bit of strength work late at night or a bit of yoga. Good, everyone's probably going to notice I've kept you here a bit. Looking at my time, which is just above, we've got 10 more seconds here. And yeah, you just got to try to make it work, but just really been enjoying just getting out and about, change the situation. Always a winner. Whew. Have a rest. Ooh, you. All right, if you've got the dumbbells, my legs are tired. Calf raises. Good, you can push down on your legs as you do this. If you didn't have dumbbells, you'd be doing the same thing, but just not the dumbbells onto it there. Just the extra 3 kilos just makes it a little bit harder. Pushing off your toe, you can always bring your heels in a bit closer to make it a bit more of a calf raise. I want to get a full 60 seconds here. Ooh, move them quickly. They're just screaming now. I sort of joke a bit about it. Like this home, we've got 2 flights of stairs. So we're in the garage. We go up to our middle level and then to the top level where our bedrooms and bathrooms are. And then in my family home, so when we were growing up as kids, we had a sunken lounge which had 2 steps. So it's just 2 steps, nothing special. But then stairs to the upstairs level, which is where I slept. So I've spent my entire life running up and down stairs. Like, walking is not an option when you're a young guy. You want to get somewhere, you run. You run as fast as you can, and everybody knows that you smell. Like, it's just part of any young kid. Problem is, I'm still that young kid. I still double step my stairs, I still try to sprint up everything. So my poor calves never really break. Poor buggers are always exhausted. Yeah, it's good. Good resilience. 3, 2, 1. Hey, yeah. Oh, they're definitely noticing that. Excellent. Pop it down, have a walk around. You probably appreciate a nice little walk around just to shake those legs out. Oh, yeah, they are sore. Yeah, have a check of this. That's supposed to be an oolong tea. Now, I'm sure that looks red to everyone. It's either way too strong or someone's mixed something else into it to just mess with me. Because it's not the rhubarb one. Oh, what do you do? And you know what? Just tasting it. Oh man, I don't know what it is. Someone's playing some cheeky tricks over here. I actually don't know what this tastes like. It's like not really anything, which tells me it's probably been mixed. Yeah, I reckon it's been mixed. And the worst bit is I'm blaming it like Amy's done it. It's always a chance that I've done it. It's not normal my style, but yeah, that's green leaves. That is absolutely green leaves. So, I wonder. Oh, I have no idea. There's always a chance that I haven't actually opened this one before. There's a couple of containers there. Oh, look, who knows? Who really actually knows? Let's get back to train. That's something we do. Alright, on top, let's lift those legs. Oh, you gotta have some laughs. Otherwise, what's the point? And you know what the thing is, team? I'm still gonna drink it. Food wastage and wastage of stuff is not my style. I will be drinking all of it. I assure you. Even if it doesn't taste quite the way it's supposed to, or at least what I'm expecting, should be good to go. Who got really sick from drinking tea? Feel like that doesn't happen. Unless you see mold on everything. Maybe a different story. Leg lifts. So, easy level. Let my heels drop on the floor. Harder level. Keeping my legs off the floor. And grip onto the chair. You grip onto the chair. Now, if you didn't have any dumbbells, I really want to see those legs come up super high. Really about driving that knee up high as you play with it. If you're doing those dumbbells, keep going for me, team. Stay there. And I imagine some people at home there find some cool little straps to play around with if you've got some good ideas. I think in a lot of our group classes, people were using shoelaces. I think one person creatively, I think they used like a towel. They would have like a little face washer towel they'd wrap around, just tie a little knot and it would stay on there. And hey, you know, whatever works for you. I'm okay with it all. Get creative. 2, 1. Rest. Good, just pop them aside just for a moment. And we're going to get some heavy work in there. Important, if we're going to go all this extra leg work, it's important to get our hamstrings. Chance here if you need to hold on to it. Otherwise, standing up nice and tall. Driving your heels to your bum. Good, and we're going to go through all the different variations. And we're even going to do a little bit of a coordinational modified star jump. So we can do it. Lovely, I'm just going to look away, so we're just going to talk a little bit about moving to the side. So shifting body weight to the side. Notice I'm not kicking up straight. So this is straight. Right leg touches, try to go towards right bum, left goes towards left. I'm now trying to kick up laterally, so that is the key. It's about kicking it off to the side. Right leg's trying to hit my left bum, my left leg's trying to hit my right bum. So working with that. Good. I'm going to bring myself around. Good. Make sure the chair's far enough so you're not kicking it. I was very close. 2, 1. Good. Now, difference. If I want to do a modified star jump, you can always go same side, right? So left side up, right side up, and obviously a full star jump is both of them there. So if you want to go for that, please go for it. Much tougher on calf and ankles. But we drop down a level, both arms, both legs. We alternate between them. Good. If we want to go brain coordination, you switch over between arm and leg. So you're changing it around. And a good way of thinking about this is I'm going to lift up my right arm first, left leg's going out first. So I just get that movement. Just understand what that feels like. Switch over sides. Good. So once you've got that, you just alternate between it. And then, as you feel more comfortable, you can work with some speed. Oh yeah. You feel silly, I bet, right? This is when you do a quick little head check, make sure the blinds are closed and, so nobody sees you. I'm very fortunate. Garage, nobody's seeing me. They can hear me, but nobody sees me till I put this up online. Different story. Take a seat. Hey, that's good stuff. Good, we're going to do a bit of bicycle work. What you got to do is you got to lean back a little bit, rotate your legs, get a bit of visual, rotate your legs like you're riding a bike. Yeah. So I'm sitting on my bum. Some people like to put a mat or something a bit more comfortable underneath. Absolutely fine with that. Not everyone likes their bum sitting down or their bony part of their bum sitting down into the seat. Each to their own. Just working on trying to rotate your legs. The further your leg gets out straighter in front, the harder it gets. Small little rotations, teeny bit easier. A lot of it's on thigh and hips. Stay with it. Look at my time, 15 seconds. Whoop, we got this covered. Yes. The burn in the legs, be real. Keep it coming. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Lovely. Yep. Come with me. Dumbbells again. Internal, external. Same exercise. If you didn't have dumbbells, drop it down. Draw the shoulders back. Internal, external. Good. Just fatigues up our shoulders a little bit. My elbows nice and close to my body. I rotate it in. Externally rotate without really creating any distance. I'm not lifting my elbow away. It stays in. The key to it is that anchoring position. Internal, external. Making those little small rotator cuffs work hard. They'll get fatigued, they'll get heavy. It's generally what happens. If you didn't have a dumbbell or you found that too hard, just doing body weight. Perfect stuff. 2, I can finish off here. 1, excellent. Internal rotation, so rotate inwards and elevate up. A little bit similar to an upright row. Upright row is generally in nice and close V position. We're just doing a wide, sometimes we call it a T-bar row or just a wide pull-up. Good. As the name suggests, pull it up. 3, 2, 1 more. Good, here's the cool thing, check this out. I'm going to rotate around how my bicep is facing you. So my bicep is facing you. I'm going to lean forward and I want to pull back behind me. Very similar movement pattern, slightly pulling back. Now, rotate to the side. If you didn't have dumbbells too, please, you can definitely do this weight. You can definitely do that same exercise without the weights there. I would just suggest you increase the speed, especially for these last few exercises. Good, depression, retraction, draw it back. Good. Showing that variation. Work it back. Oop. Try to hit the chest too many times. I work hard not to, but it happens. 5, 4, 3, 2, I try. 1 more. Yeah. Right. Not easy at all. Let's get some forearm work. We're coming right to the end of our session. Wrist rotations. Get it all moving. So let it roll down the fingers, pull up. Pull up. Good. Keep going for it. If you didn't have any dumbbells, you could definitely still have it. I'd sort of talk about straight hand position and just create that wrist rotation through it there. You can get some good amount of fatigue through those forearms by executing that. Wonderful. Good. Internal, external. Again, grip the dumbbells nice and firmly. It's about that firm isometric contraction. Rotate in and out. Good. The more you creep your hands or the dumbbells away from your knees, the harder it's going to get. It gets easier as you pull it in. Much, much easier the more supported it is. Much, much harder the further out it is. Keep coming. 2, 1, and knuckles up. Wrist rotating, so pull it up there. Definitely the hardest one by a long shot. Work it through. Work it through. Oh yeah, should be screaming a little bit. We're coming right at the end here. I'm going to do a full 45 seconds of punching with you. 3, 2, 1. Left leg in front, right leg behind. Throw those punches. If you didn't have a dumbbell, just do body weight. Let's bring it home. 45 seconds. Work with the team. Oh yeah. Just straight out in front. No variations. Just throwing those punches. Keep working. 2, 1. Switch over stance. Home straight. Home straight. We have 20 seconds exactly. Your team. Make it work. Get it out. Get it in. Home straight now. 10 seconds. Great fatigue in the shoulders. 3, 2, 1. You're all done. Hey, wonderful stuff, team. Oh yeah. Shake it out, get some water too. Well done. Well done. Alright, I'm going to drink this funky mixture of tea. Oh, I don't know what it is. Let's be honest, it's hot. And it feels nice going down, so whatever it is really doesn't matter. Let's cross it up. Ah, glute stretch. Ah, so nice to do. Ah, yes, good to be here. Now, I am hoping everyone enjoyed that. As always, I will continue to create some content. If you have any personal preferences, please don't be afraid to hit me up personally. Try to find Adrian Migani on Facebook and just shoot us over a message there. I'll see it and I can definitely create some stuff up. Happy to go about doing that. There was another point that I wanted to make there, but if it comes to us, I'll let you know. Otherwise, future sessions, that's no problem. But yeah, I'll be continuing to create this content. The chap who normally uploads it's back on board. His name's Dean. Dean is a superstar. So yeah, these will definitely come on more frequently, and we'll get them out to everyone, which will be good. All right, good stretch. Get into it. Give it a good pull up. And for those that have been asking questions regarding Amy, there we're at 23 weeks as of last Friday. So what's today? Today's Tuesday. So couple of more days will be 24 weeks. So yeah, over that halfway mark and all this exciting stuff, it's all very exciting. It's really all very exciting. Quad stretch. So and for those that know, or sorry, for all of those who don't know, our due date is New Year's Eve, so 31st of December. So there's definitely a sense that that it's going to be a wonderful end to the year there, no matter what the COVID situation looks like and the rest of it. We're going to focus on something that's so very exciting for my family, for Amy's family, for our family together, and those that surround us. Just life will be different, and we're just, like anything, working through it. So whichever sides. And hopefully you have some exciting news within your family, and in amongst everything that does happen, it's just so very exciting. We're able to share some good news and hear good news, and for everyone on our street there, we have a big street app there, and we let everyone know there. And our next door neighbours had their little one, which is probably on one of the previous videos that you would watch there, because she only knows the name, and it's just lovely. Just sharing baby news is just special. It's definitely special. Hamstring stretch for us, please. Other than that, I'm trying to think of what's actually news for us, right? It's all sort of same stuff. Ames goes to work, or she's able to work at home on Mondays and Fridays, which has been lovely. So they've given her the option of doing some planning at home. So she feels like she's doing 3 days of work, 4 days at home. Even though at home, 2 of those days she still needs to work. But they're half days, so they're technically only a 4-hour day, and she could probably get most of it done in 3 hours or so. So she can do that and then keep herself, just with the computer next to her there, and just jump on and do a couple of emails and stuff. She feels pretty content with that switch over. There's always stuff that needs to be done, there's no doubt. There's always going to be more emails that would get put into her inbox, Friday night and stuff like that there. But like I remind her, like you would remind your kids and other family members that, if it's outside your working hours, just don't be tempted to read it and getting on with doing work when you don't need to be doing it. There's always going to be more stuff. Wait until when you're at work to tackle it. The less you know about it, the better in those situations. Spending time at night worrying about what it would be there just because you know it's there is not going to help anyone. So yeah, definitely just being mindful of times. So that's been really good. And other than that, I've Amy's family over in Trentham. They've just got to keep doing their things over in Regional. My mum and dad are over in Melton, so close to where everyone else is. Most people here that would be watching this, there are different group classes that we run close by. So they're just doing their things, like home deliveries, and we do, right? Switch over legs, bit of takeaway here and there, and lots of phone conversations. It's all okay. We know we're tracking in the right spot. We know we're tracking in the right spot. Good, and our lucky last one, tabletop stretch. Thank you very much, everyone. We're here, we're doing our training, we're not putting it off. I will be here, I will be consistent with creating these videos for everyone. I hope you're enjoying. Again, if you need anything, shout out to me personally. See you, everyone.